I'm clearing my hour because they're doing, first of all, where do you see Disney anything on clearance? I mean, this is a brand that is, you know, very elevated, very popular, and rarely discounted. Well, we're going to start with about as classic as you can possibly get when we talk about Disney, because we can't talk about Disney without talking about Mickey and Minnie. And we're going to start with our enamel stud earrings. When we say final order this year, like I'm seeing that a lot, guys, but really what it means is just like clearance price means it will always be the final order. We're never going to get back into these. And if we did, they would be $88. $43. Our clearance price is $17.99. What? $17.99. We're having a party over here. 3 easy payments of $6. J426-387. And I'm going to say this right now. Every pair is going to come. I want to make sure I have the right box because I have 2 boxes here. Stand by. Okay, it's going to be this one. I think. Is this the one for this one or no? We're going to double check. I don't want to show anybody the wrong box because I have 2 of these here. So TBD which one it is. Jim Babcock is joining us for the hour. He has been an employee at Disney for over 35 years, spending most of his time in some of the beautiful things that you're seeing right now. Jim, it's so great to see you. I think it's our first time working together.
I know, Jen. You've been working with my friend Lisa, so
That's right.
I am thrilled to be here. And before we start, I want to say congratulations
Oh, thank you.
on the upcoming wedding.
You're so sweet. I love that you know that. Thank you.
I'm so excited for you. And that's also for my Aunt Carrie, who watches you religiously.
Oh,
from
thank you,
Aunt
Terry. Terry's keeping me employed. Thank you so much.
She is. She's watching every day.
Well, I bet she's watching right now if you're on
Yes.
too.
Well,
So,
we'll
what
see.
a thrill to have you, Jim. And like, I
Oh my
think in
gosh.
my head, what a dream job to have. I know it's still a job and you're working, but like being a part, I think of my daughter who works in a children's hospital. Like
Yeah.
it's work, but the joy that she's able to bring, the joy that she sees, like you can't put a price tag on that. And Disney
Absolutely.
is, you know, so much more than a brand. It is a feeling and a lifestyle that has touched people for over 100 years.
Total lifestyle. And when you said that your daughter was a big fan, it made me feel great because
yes.
I grew up being the biggest fan, living in Michigan where there was really no Disney, and I reached out and it became my career. So exciting.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And, you know, it's one of those brands that if I say it, I think the image that people think of immediately is the silhouette of Mickey Mouse.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Most recognized character around the world, Mickey Mouse. And the thing I love about this design is that the company probably 15 or 20 years ago did a whole line of this iconic red, black, silver polka dot. And it was so successful, and then I never saw it again. And I was so thrilled that I saw this, and it's on QVC only. And I just think it is such a beautiful depiction of the brand and, of course, our power couple, Mickey and Minnie. You know,
They are the true power couple, right?
they're the Disney. They're the Disney true power couple.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And I mean, as it should be, I mean, surely there are some more, you know, pronounced and larger incarnations of, you know, the Disney or Mickey logo out there. But as I look at this one, and for sense of scale, you know, probably better to see on our silhouette here, but like, it is a more demure, a more petite silhouette. There we go, guys. And like that's going to be perfect for everything from a little girl who just got her ears pierced and she's ready to move on to, you know, another pair of earrings, to someone who has a second piercing or a third piercing. Because what I've learned, Jim, and I'm sure you hear this over and over, is that like that whole Disney experience isn't just when you're at the park.
Right.
It isn't just when you've seen a movie. Well, we're going to get into this anyway, but my daughter and I share a favorite film. It's one of our favorite films of all time, and it's The Sword and the Stone.
Oh,
And
wow. Okay.
yeah, it's one of the OGs, right? And we could quote that movie from beginning to end, and we often do. And that movie for us was like a bonding experience and something that's so fun. Like, that's more than just a movie that you went to see and it was cool for 2 hours. That's more than just a trip that you made and you were there for 3 days.
Absolutely.
Touching into the joy, I think, is what this jewelry does.
Absolutely, and it is storytelling through this amazing product. And you mentioned Sword in the Stone. I remember my parents taking me to my very first movie way back when. It was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Stuck with me forever, but it was a great movie. Made me love Disney, but I remember it
Yes.
the most because I was doing it with my parents. It was a
There
family
you
thing,
go. See,
and it,
speaking of
it so it
Snow
sparks a
White,
memory.
we
Yeah,
may have the poisoned apple pendant coming up
I
later in the
know. I can't
show. Want to
wait. I
show
can't wait.
everybody that.
Yeah.
Now, I think I sussed this out myself, Jen, because
Yes.
the one box rather says 14K on it, and this is not a 14K piece. So, all of our
Yeah.
Disney pieces that we are showing to you, this is really important when something's only $17.99, guys, is that
Yeah.
they
It's our.
come with the little jewelry pouch, they come with the box. So
Hmm.
it's a gift experience. And then when she or he opens it up and they see these
Yeah.
earrings, maybe in anticipation of a trip that you're making to Disneyland, to Disney World, and getting excited about that, or
Yeah.
maybe just to have something really cool to wear that people will look and go, wait, what is that? I know what that is. And the
I
mismatch
love.
part of it.
Yeah, the mismatch part of it is so fashion forward, it's so on trend. And I do like what you just said. Tease a trip to one of the theme parks. What a fun way to do that. And if you're a Disney lover, if you're a Mickey and Minnie lover, if you're a theme park lover, this is going to fit right into your wheelhouse
I
for
mean, I
sure.
just can't get over the price. I'm sorry, guys. The whole hour I'm going
I
to be talking
know.
about these prices, and you're going to get sick of me. But like, you know what? Let's indulge when the affordability is so high on something that frankly doesn't usually come with these kinds of price tags. So
I know. I looked at everything this morning and I was like, I love me
did you
some
faint
Disney.
a little?
Well,
Yeah.
I was going to say, I love me some Disney, but I
Yes.
love these prices.
You want